Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining us on this webinar. Here's the thing, just to forewarn you, this is pre-recorded, and that is because we were taking so many sales calls from our ads that our sales team could not keep up. So I wanted to put all the information together and let you guys view it at your own leisure and at your own time. So nonetheless, it's still valuable, but let's get right into this. I'm John Rodriguez, and I am the CEO and founder of Property Scope Media. And the reason you're here is because we shared an ad with you that you don't need more leads. What you need is more qualified people to talk to. Now, we'll get into that in just a second, but, who's John Rodriguez and why should you even care what I have to say as far as lead generation and lead conversion is concerned? Well, let me share with you. So back in 2011, I started ElecPros, an electrical contracting company, and we did really, really, really well. We grew this company to $5.5 million in sales in the first 3 years and to over 32 employees. Now, I learned some valuable lessons in building this business, and the first one was marketing agencies are scams for the most part, and I got tired of paying people to take my money. So I dove in and learned social media marketing and advertising. I learned Facebook, and I learned a bunch of different SEO tactics, which you can see here. I'm ranked number 2 for electrician, electrical Baltimore, anything related to electricians. So we sold that company in 2016, and in 2013, at the same time, we had started a home inspection company. I got into home inspections because, well, it was a good fit. I was already in construction, and I wanted to get into buying and selling properties and holding for ourselves. So we started the home inspection company, but I realized very quickly that real estate agents could care less about mold and radon and ceilings and roofs and foundations. What they did care about was social media and how to use it effectively. So I started to teach courses on that. That strategy was so effective, I started to show the course to hundreds of brokerages across 5 states, Maryland, D.C., Virginia, Delaware, and PA, where we were licensed, and grew the company into over 5 states. What I got asked during that time is, over resounding, can you generate leads? And about the 1,000th time of being asked that, I've said to myself, this has got to be a great business opportunity. So we proceeded to form Property Scope Media, which the company we are today. Now here you can see me with JP Pacini. He's the owner of JPAR Real Estate Agents. He's one of the fastest growing agencies in the country. They're a client of ours. Keller Williams, number 8 brokerage in Austin, Texas, is a client of ours directly. Guild Mortgage, Emland. Our client base is pretty extensive, and I don't say this I don't tell you this stuff to brag or to boast, but to impress upon you that we've got some pretty astounding clients that have had us now for the better part of 2 years. In the next 6 months or so, our book launches. We've pre-launched now, but our book launches Leads on Tap. And it basically, I've taken all of the strategies from all of the courses that I've written over the last couple of years and, took the best ones out and basically outlined how exactly I built 3 successful 7-figure businesses using social media strategies. And I'll utilize that here in a few minutes to share with you exactly what it is we do. During all this time of, all the courses and all of the trainings and all the teachings that we've put on, we learned 2 of the biggest challenges that real estate agents face is one, how to generate leads effectively, and how to convert those leads into conversations, appointments, and sales. I would venture to say you'd agree with me that these are probably 2 of the biggest challenges. Now think about this. What would it mean to you and your business if we could actually help you close 2, 3, or even 5 more deals every single month? What would those numbers mean to your family? What would they mean to your future, your bank account? What would that mean to your, would that help you grow your why as to why you were in real estate to begin with? And the reality is, can you do that with traditional marketing or Zillow or Realtor.com? And the reality is no. There's no real chance in doing that without spending an absorbent amount of money and having no real way to quantify your return. There's no real affinity. There's no branding. So check this out. With Realtor or Zillow.com and other internet lead sources like that, you're paying for ad impressions. So you have no real way to know what you're going to get when it comes to how many leads every single month or how many people that you're actually competing with them or how many leads they're selling to other people as well. When it comes to expireds and FSBOs, the reality is they're so inundated with and bombarded by phone calls that a lot of people don't answer the phones. And most agents, let's be real, you got into real estate to be a real estate agent, not a telephone salesperson. It's such a mundane, monotonous way to grow a business. It's painful. Most of you guys won't do it. And the ones that do it are very effective in a very minimal way. And the cool thing about referrals is you may have a great warm marketer. You may be a socialite and this, that, and the other. You may be a great connector. But the reality is you can't really scale a referral-based business with any quantifiable means, right? So this is a buzzkill, right? I'm not trying to talk you down here. I'm not trying to have you walk off the ledge. There is hope, and that hope comes in the way of what the system that we've built. Let me share with you. This is how we solve these problems for you that we just talked about. We fully customize ad campaigns that are branded to your business page. We fully automate the entire process for collecting those leads that we produce for you. We do it in such a way that you pay one flat fee of pricing. You don't have to go pay other companies to do multiple different things that we do for you. And then we're going to take those leads that we produce. We're going to fully qualify or disqualify those leads in a way that means we're going to call, text, and email and try to convert those leads to either a live transfer to you or a live appointment that we set on your calendar. And we're going to do that exclusively with every lead that we produce, and we're going to guarantee you a set number of leads every single month. Now, why would we guarantee, when nobody else in the industry or nobody else out there sells anything with a guarantee? How are we able to do that? Why are we able to give you a guarantee? Because the reality is our greatest success comes when, for us, it's about getting those calls from our clients that say, hey, this has been huge for us. This has really changed my financial future. It's changed, things for my family. And let me share with you some things. Here's some great examples from our clients and some of the success stories behind their businesses that we've helped impact. Lyndon Moe here on the left, he's a New Jersey broker. He's got, 10 or 12 agents in his brokerage. We did a huge campaign for him. We generated, I think, 130 something leads total for him over the course of a weekend one time. And we ended up generating 4 buyers from that campaign. And he ended up closing over $30,000 in commission. Tracy Bergleson here on the bottom, she had a listing in September of 17 that had been on the market for 15 solid months, and she was just not able to sell it. We took over for her in September, and we had it under contract in the first 22 days, and she ended up closing on the house 3 days before Christmas. It was $439,000. That really helped her, throw a Christmas party or throw a Christmas dinner and presents for her kids. It really changed her financial situation she was in at the moment. My buddy and friend Everett Snee here he's a lender in Chicago, and man, he's had some major success. His first month in, we generated 50 leads for him. He took 10 loan applications, closed on 3 deals, and I believe he still has 5 out looking for homes right now. Cecilia Davis here at the bottom is a Dallas realtor. I'm not sure what her total numbers of closings are currently, but I know that she was at one point writing a contract a week with our leads. She's just a superstar. Austin Gordon is a realtor client of ours out in Boca Raton, and she actually has 4 deals under contract within the first 60 days of us, and she's got one of our bigger lead packages. They're getting over 250 leads a month now with us. So it's exciting to see where her business is going to go in the next 90 days. I'm super excited there. So here's how we actually achieve these amazing results for our clients. And it's no bells and whistles. This is no real sales pitch. This is no gimmicks or tricks. This is just flat out tried and tested methodology that we've used now for a solid 2 years, and it comes with my 7 years of extensive online marketing experience. So the first thing we do for you is we brand you. We brand you using your Facebook business page, and we create ads for you to either promote homes lists or listings. We prefer listings because we find that they're a little further along in the home buying process. But if you look at the ad here, let me see if I can, my little pointer, laser pointer. So you can see here, this ad has 13,000. These are all 30-day campaigns, by the way. And they were shown, this one was shown 13,500 times. You can see that almost 70 people liked it. 16 people commented on it. That's 16 opportunities outside of leads that we generated for opportunities for you to grab and start conversations. This is a realtor brokerage client of ours here in Dallas, Realty Firm Global. This one was seen 15,000 times. 103 people liked and commented on this ad. It was shared in 21 opportunities to start conversations with potential people to buy and sell homes, none of which were counted as a lead because leads are name, email, and phone numbers that we collect from our clients. This is a lender client of ours, MLend, out in Garrett County, Maryland, Western Maryland. This ad was shown 14,425 times. 58 people liked it. 35 people actually shared this ad. So it's pretty astounding the amount of exposure you're able to get. And I'm trying to learn how to use the device while I'm doing this. So the next thing we do is we guarantee a set number of leads. Those ads that we create produce lead quantities for you. And as you can see in this form here, all of these are from this month. April, well, I say this month, it may be different by the time you see this video, but in April, these are all the lead quantities for a handful of clients that I was able to screenshot for you. So we guarantee a set number of leads every single month. And here's the amazing part. Leads are great, but conversions are better. Would you agree? So we take your leads, we send them to our partner company at Agentology, who gives you a dashboard that looks just like this, and every lead gets inbound and inputted into the system. And what spits out is you'll get to see every opportunity that they make contact with, the email, text, and call, all within the first 5 minutes of the leads coming in. And when you get a qualified lead, it looks like this. They're going to tell you when are they looking to move, how much they're looking to spend, if they're currently working with an agent or not. And they're going to either live transfer them to you or let them schedule an appointment with you. So as of right now, Agentology converts 22% of our leads into scheduled appointments and live transfers. And we're working very hard every month to increase those numbers, as well as Agentology is, to increase those conversions. Our average agent is closing 3 to 4 deals every single month with our system. So let's recap. So we guarantee to generate 50 or 250 leads for you every single month. It depends on if you're a team or if you're or an individual or a brokerage. You're going to get our full 100% US-based ISA team at Agentology to qualify all your leads within the first, and they reach out to them in the first 5 minutes. We're going to produce thousands of Facebook views, comments, likes, and shares on your stuff. All of that, it helps with your branding and affinity and long-term growth of your business. We're going to automate the leads so they hit your CRM and notify you when leads come in. And then we're going to give you everything necessary to grow and scale your business, 2, 3, or even 5 deals every single month. Now, if you're like most agents, you're like, this is great, but what is this going to cost me? Well, it's not what you think, I promise. So an average internet lead that you buy from a Realtor.com, Zillow, or another internet source is an average of about $67, and they require anywhere from a 6 to a 12-month contract. Now, here's the crappy thing about paying for leads of those nature. You're paying for ad impressions. Now, let me back up a second. These systems will work if the agents work them. I'm not talking trash about these companies. What I'm saying to you is it's not a quantifiable way of scalability, and there's no real way to know what your return on investment is going to be. Now, I want to make that very clear. What I'm saying to you is what you're paying for is ad impressions and not a guaranteed set number of leads. The leads are not exclusive, which means they're being shared within 5, 10, 15, or the 20 other agents, depending on the market that you're in. You have zero affinity of long-term branding. Even though Zillow tells you that you're getting reviews and that's great for branding, the reality is you're branding Zillow, not yourself. So you're sending people to a Zillow page to see your profile, when the reality is we should be sending people to see your profile on Facebook that's yours. And the crappy part is you still have to do all of the heavy lifting. Every lead that comes in, you still have to call, qualify, try to get through all the noise and try to grab the attention of those people that you're trying to convert and talk to. The reality is there's just no quantifiable way to calculate what your return on investment is going to be. With us, our Property Scope lead costs you about $30 a lead. And we only ask for a 90-day contract, and the reason is because it takes 90 days to see consistent results. But with us, you're going to get a money-back guarantee. Basically, if we do not deliver the 50 leads or the 250 leads to you each and every single month, you can, if it's within a 90-day period, you can break the contract and we'll refund your money. After that, we basically, if we do not hit those numbers any month at any time, we'll refund your entire budget for that 30 days. Our leads are 100% exclusive. They're never resold, and they belong to you exclusively. The third thing that we're going to do, or the third difference, is the massive branding and exposure. You're going to get thousands of ad impressions on these ads that we produce for you every single month. And what happens is your brand is going to be seen over and over and over again, 6, 9, 12, 18 months. So even when people are not opting in now to give us their information, when their life circumstances change and they've seen your ads over and over and over again, they're going to likely reach out to you directly to your page, to your Facebook Messenger, or even to the contact phone numbers that you provided on those pages. And here's the best part. We convert the lead for you. There's nothing more trying and taxing than getting 100 leads in a month and you having to try to call them 5, 7, 12 times. The reality is most real estate agents give up after 2 or 3 tries, even though most sales don't take place or conversions don't take place until the 8th to 10th time. And then the agent says, well, these leads suck. The reality is no leads really suck. For the most part, if they're targeted right, no leads really, really suck. What the challenge is actually getting the attention of those people long enough to have a conversation and build rapport with them. And the amazing thing is our system is 100% quantifiable ROI. You know every month what you're going to get. You know every month what you're going to spend. And the conversions can only get better from there. So we have 2 flat fee pricings. For an individual, agent, or lender, we guarantee 50 leads. It costs you $30 a lead. It's $1,500 a month. For a team or a brokerage that you want to try it out for multiple agents, it's $250. 250 leads for a guaranteed $6,500 a month. Now, that being said, we can't take everybody every single day. We just can't work with anybody. We are growing and scaling a team, and we want to make sure that our system stays producing the results it does. So we can only take 8 to 10 single clients every single month. Now, I'd love to work with every one of you, so I know there's a lot of you on this webinar at the moment. Here's the way to take action. On the next slide, I'm going to show you exactly how to get started. The first people that basically take the action steps, go to the landing page. You can ask questions. You can ask questions through our automated messenger system there, and you can also get started by, let me just show you. You can start the onboarding process by completing your purchase here at propertyscopemedia.com/elite services. On this page, you'll be able to ask questions via a Facebook Messenger to me or my team, who can answer any questions that you have as far as the onboarding process is concerned. You can even schedule a call to talk with us as well. After you've made the purchase, there's a simple one-page onboarding form that will get data from you, and then you sign the 90-day contract. Then you schedule an onboarding call with my team, and within the next start of then we create all of the automations, create the ads, and launch your agentology. And then 72 hours later, the leads roll in, and you start to make your calls. How's that sound to you guys? Listen, again, we can only take a handful of clients. This is not a sales pitch. This is not a gimmick. But if you want to take action now, if you want to get this started and stop wasting dollars and time with the other sources, or even if you don't have any other sources, we can help you start literally the next 72 hours producing business. So I want to thank you guys for joining us. And here again, I'm John Rodriguez with Property Scope Media. I look forward to working with you guys, man. I really, really do. Take care.